Welcome back, everyone. It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. It's time for our Treasure Hunt Tuesday game.
So we've gone over the rules for weeks now, but here are the Cliff Notes. Bring out an item, ask about it, guess how much it's worth, done.
That's right. And then we kind of guess what's going on, but then we kind of been keeping score. We're kind of like between
Yeah, we've been keeping score. We're kind of tied, right?
Yeah, we are kind of tied.
We're
I'm going to keep
tied.
it that way. That works
But
well.
I have to say, we are getting better.
We are getting a lot better, but we got to bring the woman who's kind of making us look
Exactly.
really good, right? Welcome to the studio, the woman whose pricing is absolutely priceless. Ph.D. Antiques Appraiser, Dr. Lori. Dr. Lori, good to see you again.
Good to be with you.
All right.
Okay, you ready? Come on out here, Deb. Oh, she's got a platter. I love platters.
Hi, Deb. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, sweetie. Let me take this from you.
Oh,
I love platters.
She loves platters.
Look
I
how
don't
pretty
care
that
about
is.
Deb,
Yes.
come over here.
It
I won't
was
bite.
My grandmother's. I think it's German.
You think it's German?
I think it's Meissen,
You think it's Meissen?
but I could never find that pattern.
Meissen is a German maker, very high quality ceramic. So she thinks
Okay.
it's German, and when she says Meissen, kind of a brand name for China of the time. Questions for Deb and her German platter?
Is it stamped in the back with anything confirming?
It is stamped in the back. Want to see the stamp?
Yeah, can we see it?
Sure, I'll show you the stamp.
I want to see it.
I'll show it to you.
Oh.
I'm going to hold it.
It's got two.
It's usually
are those
two swords. Yes.
Okay,
Cross
do you know
swords.
what that means?
Possibly Meissen.
Okay. Oh, is that
Okay.
the emblem for...
What's that blue thing in the corner? Or is that
That's
just
a number.
There's a number there.
Okay.
And then there are two elements that could be read as cross swords.
Yes.
And then there's a shape to this particular mold.
Okay.
Right?
Now, the gold around it.
Gold around it is 22 karat.
Oh, boy.
Does that help you?
It helps
Trying
you.
to help you.
Yeah, you're helping
Your
us.
friend, you know.
That's good.
Trying to help them.
Thank
it looks
you.
like- it looks
Help
like
me.
it's
Am I
really-
going to be able to retire?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think so, but you could,
Well,
go
you
buy
know,
something
Dr.
nice.
Steve
Popping
doesn't
her
think so.
balloons,
Yeah,
Dr.
it's
Steve.
not-
He's an
Just bursting
appraiser,
her
this guy.
bubble.
Being honest.
Okay.
right.
Kimberly, did you write down?
I did.
Okay. Kimberly's ahead of the game.
I'm ahead of the game.
Okay, go.
Time for the big reveal. I'm going to hold Deb's hand.
Go ahead.
What did you guess, Dr. Steve?
3,500.
3,500.
35.
Yeah.
What did you guess, Kimberly, my girl? 2,500. Wow, they're close, aren't they? Would you like those numbers?
I like them. I might be going on vacation.
Vacation, not retirement, but
right, that's
vacation.
No, you're right.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 22 karat gold banding, which I said. You'll notice that Uncle Louie came for a couple of dinners, and we've got a couple of scratches here. You know, that guy you don't want to come over, but he has to come over because he's just his mother's brother. You know how that is. This is called, actually, the onion, the blue onion
blue
pattern.
onion. Oh,
it's very, very popular. See the onions?
Yes.
See the onions?
Yes.
And then this particular pattern, I don't know why you couldn't find it. You're not looking. Because this pattern is very, very common.
Wow.
So
okay.
common. What you probably got confused about was you only saw blue-white, but they actually enhance these, and they add that orange because blue and orange are complementary colors. They stimulate the optic nerve, those color pairs, when they're placed together. This particular piece here is indeed Meissen. And it is the blue onion, very, very famous German piece. This particular piece dates to about 1925. Is that possible in your family history?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Your Meissen piece is worth $3,000.
Wonderful.
We're in the middle. We're getting so
We tied
good.
that.
You're getting good.
Getting better.
Getting
Good for you.
I think that's beautiful.
Thank you, Deb.
Way to go.
So Deb is feeling good about her appraisal, right, Deb?
I'm going to Jamaica.
All right.
Fantastic.
Take a cruise.
All right.
All right.
That was
Yeah.
so much fun,
So
Dr.
much
Lori.
fun, so
I
much
love
fun.
that platter.
It's beautiful, isn't
Yeah.
it? And
And
platters
you know
can be
what?
nice on the wall or also for serving.
We've been
Tied.
so close.
I was up one.
And
it's
then
one
you.
and then
So
one
wait a
tied,
minute.
right?
I won this one.
No, we tied. We're in
Oh,
the middle.
all right.
It's 500
all right.
away.
I
So-
thought it's closest without going
I'm up.
over.
I guess I'm still
Okay, well,
ahead
they
by a
talk
little.
all about that. We've still got one more item to come, but that's going to happen after the break. And this one's a doozy. If authentic, we're talking millions. How about that?
We gotta put
Yeah.
some more zeros.
We're
we
going to
need
make
more.
someone a millionaire, or I'm going to break their heart. Stay tuned to find out.
Next,
I just got goosebumps.
Yeah.
all the clues point to this painting being the real thing from a world-famous artist.
Big deep breath. Yeah.
Don't miss this reveal.
Welcome back to Treasure Hunt Tuesday.
Yeah.
This is good,
It's so
right?
much fun.
And this one's going to be a lot of fun,
So
right?
much fun. You guys are
Right.
making it so much fun.
Right. So just to keep score now, so I'm up one, but then we're tied.
Okay, fine. You just want to keep score.
Yeah, keep
Just
score.
saying.
Okay.
Okay,
Our
let's go.
final treasure hunter may need an escort, security, you know, if her item is authentic. Please welcome Julie. Hi,
All right.
Hi, Julie.
Thank you for coming.
Are you nervous,
Right
Julie?
I'm like shaking. I'm nervous.
Oh, don't be shaking. Don't be shaking. I'll hold you.
I'm
You
trying
don't
not to
shake.
cry.
Oh, don't cry. Well, you could cry. It's okay. All right. So tell us a little bit about this.
So this is a painting that my brother purchased at an auction back in the early 90s.
Okay.
And he said it was an original, and I don't really know anything about art, so I have no clue. And he had it for many, many years, and actually he was homeless for 9 months and lived in a cart, and he brought this with him. This is the only thing that he really brought with him.
So important to him. Yeah.
He loved this piece.
Yeah. Well, it's good
And,
you have it now.
Yeah, and he gave it to me years ago, and I kind of forgot about it. And then he was sick.
Big deep breath.
Yeah.
There you go.
He got really sick in January of 2015, and he came back to live with me and brought the piece out, and he said, oh, it's original, and I was like, okay. He passed away in June of 2016. I put it away in storage, never thought about it, and about a year ago, I was looking through some of the artwork,
Yes.
and I pulled it out, and I looked at it, and I was like, oh, I remember this piece. He loved this piece.
Oh.
And I looked at it closely, and I thought, wait a minute, this looks like something. And when I turned it around to the back, and I saw the label on the back,
What'd the label say?
it says the painter's name, and the name of the painting is Blue Chrysanthemum by P.X. Mondrian, and that it belonged to a couple that collected art in Chicago, Mr. and Mrs. Lee Block. And I did look up them and found out that they did own 10 watercolors by Mondrian, and they were auctioned back in the 80s.
I just got goosebumps.
Yeah.
So, you know, it'd be great if it is authentic, just because, not even for the money value, just to validate.
Let's, well, all his time in trying to hold it and to loving it in that way. Okay. Mondrian, very well-known European painter. The Block family, major donors to major museums, and of course, some of the best works of art and some of the best museums in the world were given to those museums by the Blocks. So you are in very good stead. Now, there's a couple of things happening here that we want to think about as well. First of all, what you have is an acidic matte. You see the brown, basically the brown museum quality. It's not museum quality. It's a brown acidic matte. That's what that window opening shows us. Okay? So that's one of the things. It is in a beautiful frame, right? The frame is really quite nice. Questions for me or for Julie?
How much is it worth, Dr. Lori?
So
I'm dying.
Here's what I'm just confused about.
What?
It comes from this very wealthy family that collected art and all this stuff, and then, but your brother bought it at an auction. So did your brother have a lot of money?
He just, I don't even know exactly what auction he bought it at. I
Okay.
just know it was in the 90s. And I know that...
In the 1990s.
Yes,
He
in
bought
the
it.
1990s. And at that point, he could have had money saved up. I know that
Okay.
he
It was always in this frame?
Yes.
Okay.
This was the
Okay.
original,
Okay.
how he purchased it.
Did you write
Right.
down your numbers?
I'm gonna write down.
What do you think?
I'm gonna write down a
Take
number.
a guess.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna
And
guess.
remember, the frame is quite nice.
Yeah.
It's a little tiptoe. Frame is quite nice, so add some dollars for the frame, darling.
Yeah.
But you said it might be an original.
I didn't say that.
She said it might be
said
an
that.
original.
All right. I'm gonna go.
Time for the big reveal.
Okay.
That means hurry up, Kimberly. That's what that means.
I'm just going for it.
Going
If you
for
go
it.
like I go and we have the same number again, it's over.
You're quitting the show already?
No.
New
we-
doctor!
We just can't do this anymore.
Okay. Kimberly's going all in. Dr. Steve, what do you think?
I went pretty big. I went for 10 grand.
Look at this.
Oh my
cannot
God!
believe
Give it up!
it.
Give it up! Give it
All
up!
right, let's all get out.
Oh man!
Fine, you're blowing
I mean,
up. You're blowing
honestly.
up my win here.
No,
All
you
right.
know what it is? We're just getting.
I'm going to
more on
give
the
you
same
some
page.
pointers here.
All right.
I'm very happy this little mutual thing you got going. And here's what we have. I'm going to start from the back. You can tell a lot more from the back than from the front. Do you see this? This little piece that has been cut out is cut out from the front of your piece. So it was sitting right here. And then it was cut and pasted to the back, which means that the print has been cut. Anytime a print has been cut, the value goes way down. Okay? That's first. Secondly, this particular work is part of the block collection, and the original is still in the block collection. You don't have the original. If you did have the original,
Yeah.
I would be looking at a piece in the neighborhood of about $450,000 to $550,000.
Wow.
It's not what you have.
Okay, all right.
Sorry, but you don't have that. What you do have is actually a reproduction for a museum to promote the fact that this work from the block collection, that prestigious collection, was on display in a particular museum. That's what you have.
Okay.
Value on your piece, about $250, including the frame.
Wow.
But it's
We
wonderful
way
to know that
overshot
your
that
brother
one.
felt
I
it was
know.
such an
He-
important object for so long.
I know.
And hopefully that it will be a good remembrance of him.
Yeah, and I hang it right next to his ashes.
Well,
So
that's
it's
it.
like really
that's
nice. They can still look at it, you know?
Deb, that's so sweet.
And you know, in any form, fine art and great imagery will always be good with your heart.
Yeah.
It is
That's
beautiful.
good.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, I think it's just a beautiful piece. So-
Thank you, Julie.
Thank
Thank
you so much.
much.
Thank you.
Awesome. That was great. Fantastic.
Okay, so that was just way too exciting. Thank you, Dr. Lori.
Thank
And
you.
emotional.
And it
What
was
fun.
it was so good, so good, so good. We learned so much, right?
Yeah.
You want to go antiquing, Dr. Steve?
No.
But you're so good. He's so good at
I
it.
don't want to.
All right.
That's okay. Kimberly and I are going.
Don't worry. Dr. Lori and I are going to go on our next treasure hunt again next Tuesday.
That's right. But for now, there's more of Dr. and the Diva coming up next. We are on.